tennis fans wait all year for the fortnight to begin.
As they say, they call it in London, the championships. And I'll tell you one guy who desperately wants to be the champion. Yeah, 2 weeks in England might be a vacation for some folks, but for Yvonne Lendl, it's all business. He didn't play in the French Open, so he could tune up for the one title he's always wanted and never won, Wimbledon. Today, the top seed was shaken early before rebounding to beat Argentina's Christian Miniucci 3-6, 6-4, 6-3, and 6-4. The second seed and defending men's champ Boris Becker survived a scare too. Here he is in the near court against 18-year-old Luis Herrera of Mexico. Watch Becker go to the net, and he'll give it one of his patented Wimbledon dives for the winner. He took the first set in tiebreaker 7-6. Herrera had his game going on the wet grass of center court too. Here in the near court, he comes to the net, lunges to the left, then to the right. Almost got that one, but he hit it into the net, and this one was almost like jungle warfare. Becker hit the turf too, but boom, boom, stayed on his feet long enough to prevail in this one. Here at match point, Herrera double faults, and Becker moved on with a tight 7-6, 7-6, 7-5 win. The only upset of note today, 16th seed Yannick Noah fell in straight sets to 18-year-old South African Wayne Ferreira. Most of the ladies' seeds play tomorrow. Well, presto, the Orlando Magic turned one of its top players into 2 draft choices today. The Magic traded guard Reggie Theus for the New Jersey Nets for second-round picks in 1993 and 1995. In his 12th NBA season, Theus was Orlando's second leading scorer this year as he poured in just under 19 points a game for the expansion Magic. But Theus will be 33 in September, and the Magic wanted to open up a spot for last year's top draft pick, Nick Anderson, who averaged 11 points a game as a rookie.
What you're saying is that that spot is going to be opened up for Nick Anderson to move into the full front of his career. We felt that we had an overload there with Otis Smith and Moreland Wiley also capable of playing in that spot, and we just had to break the logjam.
The Magic has the 4th pick in the first round in Wednesday's draft. The Nets have the top selection. Also today, the Kings traded last year's #1 choice, Purvis Ellison, to the Bullets in a 3-team deal that saw Jeff Malone go from Washington to Utah and Eric Lechner and Bobby Hansen from the Jazz to the Kings. And this week's future star roared into town on a wave and left the same way. Our Craig Cann caught up with a young lady who's not only reached the beach, but the top of her sport while still a teenager.
On tour, she's known as the Blonde Bombshell. To Christy Carlson, though, what matters most is being known as the best.
Blazing Bob tells them 8 laps. Fire 'em up!
The focused 19-year-old carries more into the water than just her ski. Along for the ride is the pressure of a world title and an undefeated record on the National Jet Ski Tour. Plenty to deal with in just her 2nd pro season.
I'm kind of numb to that feeling. I mean, every race is a new race for me, and it's great to, to have that #1 on the ski. It helps get the sponsors. But as far as being the best, it hasn't really hit me yet.
Over to a 1, there can be no hold. Sideways, rubber band snaps, they're off. Christy just having her own way.
There's no feeling comparable to jet skiing. I mean, you're out there by yourself and carving turns, and you're thinking and pushing yourself physically. It's a great feeling.
White flag for Christy Carlson. 1 more lap to go.
You really can't hear the crowd, but you can see them. You can see them when you're going down that front straightaway, and it gets you going.
And here comes Christy. Hanging the outside.
A master at speeds close to 50 miles an hour, Christy Carlson has already steered her way to the top. Her perfect record this season not only proves it, but it also has her on course to retain her world title. A course that should continue, just as the Blonde Bombshell continues to ski in a class by herself. At Fort Myers Beach, Craig Cann, Wink Sports.
Not just another pretty face.
Yes, not. Thanks.